Hello again and welcome back to the C tutorials. This is a continuation of functions. In this class, we are going to see about call by reference and call by value. These are the two types of argument passing in C. So let's get started. So to demonstrate the working of call by value and call by reference, we are going to write a program in which we are going to swap two numbers that the user gives. So let's get started. So I've already created a file, forgot its name. This is ls command. It's used to list all the files that are saved in the present directory. So it's a Linux command, function2. So that's the name of my file. So I've already typed in all the basic lines. We are going to have two functions. In one function, we are going to perform the swap operation by call by value method, and in other function, we are going to perform swapping using call by reference method. What happens is in call by value method, we pass only the value. So the function which receives the value makes a copy of the value which you pass. So in call by reference method, the difference is that we pass the address of the value we have received. So we will see how differently the two swap function produces our result. So we have to create two functions, and both my functions are going to have return type as void. So I'm getting two. This is the call by value function, and then we cannot have no more functions of same name. So I'll name it swap1. So in this function, I am going to receive a pointer. So a pointer points to the memory address. So if I am passing two memory addresses of the inputs, say A and B, so int star A will point to the address of A, and int star B will point to the address of B. So this is the difference between call by value and call by reference. So this is by call by ref function. So in call by value, we'll receive the value, and in call by reference, we receive address. So this is the difference. We'll go to main function now. So in my main function, I'm going to declare two variables, int a and b, and I'm asking the user for two numbers, and I'm getting it through scanf function. To show the difference between call by value and call by reference, I'll print the value that the user has entered. So before swapping, the values are a and b. So these are the values which are present before swapping. So first I'll call the call by value function. So I'll pass the two variables a and b in here. So I'll print it. In the next line, I'm going to call the call by reference function. So in this case, I'm going to pass the address of a and address of b. I'm not passing the value, I'm passing the address of a and address of b, and this also I'll print it. So that's it for our main function. We have to define our swap functions now. Let's get started. Void swap. I'll first define the call by value function. So I'm going to follow a simple logic to swap two numbers. I'm going to create a temporary variable temp, and I'm going to copy the value of a to temp, and in the place of a I'm going to copy the value of b, and in the place of b I'm going to copy the value of temp. So this is how my swap function looks like. So this is simple logic to swap two numbers. Next we'll go on to call by reference function, star a and int star b. Pointers, as I told, are used to point to a memory location. So if I am passing ampersand a and ampersand b to swap one function, int star a will point to address of a and star b will point to address of b. So this is how the pointer works. In here too, I am going to create a temporary variable, and in this case I am going to copy the value of star a to temp, and star a will be copied by the value of star b, and star b will be copied by temp. I'll change the return type of main to void to avoid warnings. So this is how our program looks. So let's save it. My name is function2. So no errors successfully. We'll run it. We'll have two values, 70 and 20. So as we can see, before swapping the values are 70 and 20. So in call by value, after swapping the values are 70 and 20 the same, because in call by value we just pass a copy of the variable that we are used in main. As we have already seen in variables lesson that the scope of the variable ends when the function scope ends. So in call by value function, we have just had a copy of the variable a and b which are being defined in main. The call by value function doesn't change the value of a and b in main. In other case, in call by reference function, we have passed the address of a and b. So the address is affected in here. So the values of a and b are swapped. So this is how the call by value and call by reference function work. So that's it for call by value and call by reference. So in the next part of this functions video, I'm going to teach about recursive functions. So that's it for today's class. So I'll give you questions in the next class. I hope you understood the concepts of function till now. So please subscribe to our channel for more videos and please do keep watching them, and thank you.